I got ball, right? Oh, JD.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Change it. I don't got no motions on this play, right?
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
What's good, CJ? Hey, yo, get that out the mic. Get that out the mic. Get that out the mic.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
But I still hear that. Back away from the microphone. So what's good, CJ? No, I'm just
to throw, it's Allen.
As he catches this dot over the middle.
Once more on the completion. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
He trying to keep my play.
Now Allen off the bootleg.
Put him up real fast.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg. Allen.
Oh, I see.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone, possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
That's a big sack.
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I can't do that.
Sack there by Trent Murphy.
But you won't see I threw a pick.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. His throw's going to be incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but now it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long. That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Have a nice day. Hope you did.
Play action. Now Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 31 yards. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, Jackson. It's complete, and he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
I don't know if I want to play this risky. My day been good. I'm not about it. What you eat for dinner? Comment below what you eat for dinner and what you eating right now while you watching this stream.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kicks away.
You gotta have a snack while you eat watching. You gotta have a snack. If you ain't got a snack, we'll get a snack right now.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Gatorade, that's not a snack, that's a drink, but okay.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Ain't the Gatorade you got, my boy.
Now it's 2nd and 9. They go right back to Singletary.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
What fault is it?
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on 3rd down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this 1st down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really energizes him.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no
what are you talking about?
There, right? No up-tempo at all.
What you mean?
I said,
I think he was a surprise. Maybe his bench was.
I said white, but what do you like?
On the counter, this is
Singletary. White or wet?
I said white or blue.
Get this one up to about the 39 here.
No, it says white.
Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
White.
He said wet.
What do you like? I did not say wet.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a sip of the catch to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. On that play, they held him to a short gain.
Why would I take the sack?
Avoid sacks.
To throw on 3rd down. Allen close to his right.
What the field?
And he'll just toss it away.
Oh.
So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Sus.
I want to do it.
Pause. You want to do what?
This is why you're supposed to meet me in the party and watch this game.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Yes, sir. Got my chicken, my cheese, and my cheddar.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, Singletary.
Don't use it.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You disrespect. I'm running to the red box.
Singletary again. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Steps away to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So now it's 4th down and short, and whatever they do, run or pass it, they've got to pick up the first here.
Yeah, and you mentioned running it. That is still an option, but as you also said, they've got to do it quickly and get back to the line of scrimmage.
Why are you trying to pause me? I say SS. I said that's us, my boy. I say that's us, my boy. Let's see.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. To throw is Allen.
Over the middle.
And he's able to find Diggs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Oh, you're not supposed to be playing.
Allen to throw. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on that sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
You're not about to sit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day,
JD,
and try and prepare going
if
forward.
you don't get spoiled, this is a clutch game right here.
He's back to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. With zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Yo, I skipped one song.
Now for the all-critical extra point.
You can miss a foot. Oh, yeah, I got the two.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, If the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over.
Yeah,
if they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
He may try and run for this. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. He'll try and run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in.
Ain't no way. He's just sitting in the back of the end zone.
They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Partner, a great game that we got to see, and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off.
Use a different team and
That'll
don't
do
get
it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at
EA Madden NFL. 165 rushing yards, and he ain't set up at the line to call one official run play. He did all that by running with his quarterback. The passing is fine. It's the fact that he's sitting here running with Lamar Jackson. I was Buffalo, he was Lamar Jackson. Not Baltimore. He wasn't the Baltimore Ravens, he was Lamar Jackson. I am mad because I lost to Lamar Jackson, not the Baltimore Ravens. I lost to now I'm about to use the Chiefs. Now I'm about to use the Chiefs since we wanna use our team. Okay. I'm about to use the Chiefs. Yeah. Play me again. Nah, cause you ain't beat me The Baltimore Jacksons beat me. Mind your damn business. Bro, I literally beat you. It's just that that you got lucky. I can't use other playbooks. Bro, I can't find the playbook I just used last game. Yeah.
How y'all get that bed uptown? Huh?
What?
How you get the bed up?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the New Orleans Saints. And we are underway in Buffalo. On the return, Deontay Harris. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Oh, you wanted to like me and get white jersey. I'm about to smack you.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. The first carry down. This is Alvin Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. They do go for it. It's Breeze.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
CJ, you still alive? You got back there, son?
From midfield, here's Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Micah Hyde comes flying in from safety for the sack. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. He'll buy some time right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
My viewers dropped to 1 and then pop back to 3.
I might ask you something, you better answer me. You better tell me right away. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Roberts on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
Took an hour.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Why would you close the...
I didn't close it.
You just closed it and turned it. It went off.
No, I didn't.
Don't press nothing.
I didn't. All I did.
Can you stop streaming?
You know what?
You on all streaming platforms. It's a webcam. They can see this.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6.
You made me throw an incompletion.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Flushed out right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Allen's throw is complete.
You getting fraud on
and
this
he's
stuff.
brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So first and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6.
I don't think I can believe.
They run here with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Her casting visual.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Super lucky, though. Oh, that didn't go out of bounds? That was a terrible kick.
Fielded in the end zone.
That was a terrible kick.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Yo, the Twitch stream is not even that delayed. It's like
the Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right.
Ain't no way he got that.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Ain't no way he caught that. This game is smoking.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze.
Buddy is running.
He'll find his tight end, it's Adam Troutman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
What's the flag?
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the post-game. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
I can't even do that. I actually need the hard fly.
Steps away.
But the hard fly's on the side, so yeah.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
What do I tell you, Hat?
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
Chasing after me.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
You're not touching my linebacker. Who do you think you are? DK Metcalf?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
You call it? We all it, baby.
Ooh. No. I'm like 15%. How much time I got to pick a play? 8 seconds?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the pick 6, and they decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Bro, mind your business. Like, I'm not even calling my plays. I don't got my music set up. Yeah. That's why you
so after the INT,
go down by
it's
2
Allen.
touchdowns.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side.
Idiot.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 43 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
You got a minute.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
Yeah, and receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And this carries into the end zone.
There's no way you can have over 100
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment.
So how you get 156 rushing yards then without running? Because I was passing, I was mixing it up. You were running, you literally didn't call. Bro, JD.
Special teams coaches with approval by the head coach. They give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. Have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And now it's third down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. So here we go on 4th down with Regs. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Oh, that's my Nightbot. He got timed out for 5 seconds. Hey, all your messages got deleted. Your messages got deleted. Aw, you called me terrible? Oh, he rushing, but only with Lamar Jackson. What about Mark Ingram? Exactly.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Does it matter if you win by 1 or if you win by 20? Does it matter? So you want to win by 20.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Exactly, thank you. 1 is a 1, and it doesn't matter.
He can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
That's why he can't hear you. Bozo.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That's caught. It's Thomas. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Roberts now on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Is G Herbo? Oh no, I dropped my
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
How do you have 2K is the real question.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Peter is charging.
Allen now looks to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 68 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Oh, good return up past the 30.
You are odd. You are odd. You are odd.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off at his own 47. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary.
Oh, my Lord.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown.
No, that's the play I'm about to do, though.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Here I come. Here I come.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
My team. Here, Lord. You need the ratings so the Chiefs can win. What do you
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Breeze now on 1st down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team. And they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 2nd and a long way to go. Breeze. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well, this likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. This is caught. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
He's great. He's like a solid.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On play action. Now Breeze. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Now Breeze lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. To throw, it's Allen. Forced out to his left. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
I'm just going to put up a spot.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Plus, running the ball. The main reason why I don't want to use the Ravens is because you're running the ball and our pick sticking and you're not fumbling.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
But that don't mean nothing. Five out of 5 big hits. He can fumble once. One and two.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the fourth quarter. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Bills going to the AFC Championship.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him. So Allen's going to look to throw.
Nah, I don't like that.
And he slings one that's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's third down.
I should stick in the pistol. If I am a pistol, I'll be with a fullback.
Throwing now is Allen. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Flush down right. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And
that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
This video is sponsored by Pepsi.
This will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
If this whole thing get copyrighted, I got it.
I ain't got no motherfucker. So I fucked your bitch, you fat.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys will take over at their own
26 seconds. It's 26 seconds. Quit. Hey, YouTube, clip that. I'm clipping that on Twitch. One more on Madden. I sent you an invite already. No users have been selected for this invite. Oh, great game. Yeah, I sent you an invite already. If you didn't get it, that's your fault. Make sure to use their color rush jerseys, cause oh boy, was that a struggle bus. Get out the way, yo! Get out the way, yo! I'm not about what they say. Yo, JD. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna change the settings.